For nearly 3 decades, our relationship with computers has looked exactly like this. We point, we click, and we navigate through isolated windows and folders to get things done. Even with recent advances in artificial intelligence, we are still stuck in a tedious loop. If you want an AI to help you, you have to pause your actual work, take a screenshot, open a browser tab, upload it into a chat box, type out a command, and finally wait to get your text back. At the 2026 Android show, Google proposed an alternative. They are turning Android from a standard mobile operating system into an active intelligence system designed to bypass that friction entirely. But to make that happen, they had to tear down the structural wall that has always separated the apps on your phone from the physical hardware sitting on your desk. Enter the Googlebook. Forget the cheap plastic Chromebooks you remember from grade school. Google is setting strict design standards with partners like Dell, HP, and Lenovo to build premium, high-performance laptops aimed squarely at high-end Macs and Windows PCs. Under the hood, these machines run something entirely new, Aluminium OS. It merges the deep mobile app catalog of Android with a desktop-optimized Chrome browsing environment, running both natively at full speed. There is a strict compromise here. You cannot install traditional Windows executable files on a Googlebook. If your workflow demands heavy software like Excel or Word, you will be running the Microsoft 365 web apps or downloading their Android counterparts directly from the Play Store. To guarantee a uniform experience, every approved model must feature a dedicated physical G key on the keyboard to summon the AI, along with a multicolored glow bar on the lid that illuminates whenever the system is actively processing a task. Instead of relying entirely on the cloud, Googlebooks utilize dedicated neural processing units built by companies like Intel and Qualcomm. This allows them to run complex models directly on the device, offline. Baking the intelligence layer straight into the hardware kernel allows these machines to bypass server lag entirely. It gives the operating system a speed and security clearance that third-party software running on top of Windows simply cannot match. That deep system clearance allows Google DeepMind to rethink the most basic tool we use, the mouse cursor. Since the 1960s, the cursor has been blind. It only knows X and Y coordinates. Now it has eyes and a brain. Give your mouse a quick wiggle, and the ambient Gemini intelligence layer activates directly over whatever is currently displayed on your screen. The cursor recognizes spatial context. Grab a couch from a web page, drag it to a living room photo, and drop it in with perfect perspective. Or hover over spreadsheet data, hit the GG, and the system morphs the numbers into a floating pie chart. You can even highlight the text of a recipe on a cooking blog, tap your microphone, and tell the system to double this and convert it to metric. The math updates instantly in a small overlay, right there on the page. By treating your entire display as one connected canvas, the traditional text prompt box is rendered obsolete. You just point, speak, and the computer executes the task in real time. This frictionless execution extends straight to the smartphone in your pocket. Google has rebranded its proactive AI as Gemini Intelligence, making it the core nervous system of Android 17. A single voice command triggers multi-step workflows. Ask your phone to book a table, and the system reserves the spot, adds it to your calendar, and texts a friend. To maintain security, the workflow halts for a manual fingerprint approval before any money is spent. Android 17 also cleans up your inputs. A new tool called Gboard Rambler lets you record a messy, stream of consciousness voice note, automatically filtering out all the ums and ahs to output a perfectly polished text message. Android has evolved into an active agent, connecting disparate data points to accomplish complex goals without manual oversight at every step. To protect this highly connected environment, Android 17 turns on aggressive theft protection by default. If the device detects it has been physically snatched from your hand, it triggers an instant remote lock to secure your data. Google is also actively targeting competitor market share. They have built seamless migration systems that transfer your old passwords, messages, and even your precise home screen layout when migrating away from legacy devices. That expansion hits the dashboard as well, with Android Auto receiving an adaptive edge-to-edge interface that stretches to fit any car screen. They've also partnered with Meta to process high-fidelity Ultra HDR video directly inside your social media apps. Between the new aluminum hardware, the mobile capabilities of Android 17, and the vision of the magic pointer, Google has launched a unified assault on computing friction. The only question left is whether you are ready to leave your traditional desktop and the text box behind.